Hey, what's up, family? Hey, today I got another good one for you, as usual. And this one here, you can zoom in on me on this one. This is what this one's gonna be about. I want you to zoom in on that. I want you to read it, because this is pitiful. This is just that, it's pitiful. And that's why we're gonna title it just this right here. I don't need a man. That's what this title of this video gonna be. I don't need a man. Because I'm telling you, this whole picture here, this is pitiful. I had my man type this, print this up for me. Go check out his channel too, Allegedly Hood Life. But anyway, we're gonna get into this nonsense right here, because it's a domino effect. When you thinking and acting like this, talking about I don't need a man, it affects the generations after. And all along, y'all all about to kick this man out the house. Wow, look at this woman here. Look at the nonsense she's saying. I don't need a man. But she keeps saying that, you know what that does? That makes her very own daughter think to say, I don't want a man. And then it makes their little brother, a little boy, say, I don't want to be a man. See, y'all done brainwashed generation after generation with this I don't need a man crap. And let me tell you something about this I don't need a man crap. You know where it come from? This all come from the 1965 Welfare Act. Before 1965, because it was being ratified around 1964, but it got ratified in 1965. And the whole purpose of this by President Lyndon Johnson was to make, it was a war on poverty. But like Ronald Reagan said, we commenced a war on poverty and poverty won. But what was this war on poverty really was? It was to give a subsidy to people of poverty. Now, as always, I love to give y'all a word of the day. So it doesn't matter what type of video I'm doing, I'm always trying to broaden your vocabulary. Now, what is a subsidy? A subsidy is what make this woman here talk foolish. That's what a subsidy is. So let me break down what a subsidy is. You look up the word subsidy. Subsidy is simply, follow me here, folks. It is money granted, meaning given, to an industry or a public body, AKA a fool. A woman like this. Remember, so let me repeat that. A subsidy, S-U-B, subsidy, S-I-D-Y, subsidy, right? Mm-hmm. It is money granted to an industry or a public body, this fool, that we get this to you to substitute for a commodity. What will be the commodity? Him. This is raw material. Meaning this man, he's very important to the family structure. But what did the government really do? They told foolish women like this, hey, we will give you guys, when they all got them notices in the mail and they made a proclamation, meaning a public announcement on the TV and all that, they told all these women, hey, come on down to the welfare office. We will give you guys a subsidy. What's the subsidy? That's how they all responded. What's the subsidy? Because I got to say this before I get into this. Let me backtrack. Before this, Lyndon Johnson put that in effect. Now, I'm not saying men doing foul things is right. No. Families go through their ups and downs, but you work through it. You work through your pain, your strife, and your hard times with each other. You put up with their nonsense. They put up with your nonsense. Ain't none of us out here got kids where our kids ain't drove us crazy at one time. Do you give up on your kids? Do you just say, no, my kid did this. He broke this. Or he. You know, I seen a video where a little girl was helping her father wash the car. And while he was washing the car, she had the water hose and she put it in the gas tank. Filled the gas tank over with water. He's supposed to get rid of his daughter? These are simple mistakes. They're crucial, but do you divorce your daughter? No. So why is a lot of you women out there falling for that nonsense? I don't need a man. You don't realize you fell for the cheese, like a mouse to the cheese, to the trap in the cheese. You fell for the cheese, and the government did everything to break your home up. So anyway, like I was getting to my point before I got distracted, because sometimes some things just really piss me off. Before 1965, 64, whatever, there were way more families that was together. Now, that's not to say that the man ain't do some foul stuff, because we all know a lot of men had another family across town, but he still took care of his family here. He took care of that family there too, because he knew he had to. Now, of course, we had some weak men that weren't worth 2 pennies, and they ain't do their responsibilities of any place. We're not talking about them. We talking about the ones that did their job. And they had a load of a job to do. But then the 1964 Act came in and it got ratified, meaning passed. It went into law, ratification. So now, when the 1965 Act came in by Lyndon Johnson, where he said, we will give you women a subsidy for housing, a subsidy for welfare, meaning money, subsidy, Medicare. We will give you guys subsidies. And of course, they didn't understand what that meant in the beginning. But when one went down, the next one went down, they said, hey, girl, they giving out money. They giving out welfare, girl. What's welfare? Because you got kids, girl, you get an X amount of money. And they're going to help pay for your rent. Girl, they're going to give you Medicaid. And they're going to give you WIC. You know what WIC stand for? A lot of people don't even know what WIC stand for. This what reinforces my point. WIC, W-I-C. You know what WIC stands for? Women, infant, and child. Nowhere in there does it say it's about a man. You see what I'm saying? So when they passed this law and they told all the women passed it on to other ones and said, girl, they're going to give you welfare. What's welfare? It's government funds where it's a subsidy. It's government funds. They call it a subsidy, whatever that means, girl. You know, but it's this welfare money. It's not real money, but it's money where you could buy food. And you could get free housing. You get Medicaid, girl. You could go get to the doctors. You ain't got to pay nothing. You get WIC. You get all this help. But they said, if I get this, I got to kick him out of the house. He can't be in the house. What? See, now let's put the women in a bind. They go, oh, wait, hold on. So you telling me I could get free money, free Medicaid, free extra assistance, free housing, and all I got to do is kick out my man? He been getting on my nerves anyway. Yeah, but you've been working the family. You know how he's a commodity. He is a commodity to them. He is a commodity to you. He is a commodity to the whole family structure. Do you know one of the most greatest things to fight poverty? And the government know what it is? You know what it is? Marriage. A unified family. It don't matter if they was prevalent or poverty. A unified family helps fight against poverty. So when they came in with all these subsidies and they told foolish women like this, we'll give you all these subsidies. Remember what subsidy means. That's the word of the day. Subsidy means money that has been granted to an industry or a public body. A fool, a woman like this. A public body. Money that has been given to them to compensate for a commodity. Here you go. The man. He's the raw material, the commodity, this backbone of the family. So it's like, we'll give you women all this welfare, but you got to get rid of this guy. You got to get him out the house. And if we find out that you are still with him or he's in the house, we're going to take away your welfare. You remember the movie Cornbread Earl and Me? Remember the part where Lawrence Fishburne, he told the truth. That's what we taught, tell the truth. He told the truth to that cop of what the crooked cop really did. And remember, the other cop came to the house and he smacked him. He smacked the little boy. It was way out of line. And then he said to his mother, he said, that's what happened. Your little boy talking too much. He's talking too much. He said, I'll tell you what, lady, if your boy keep running his damn mouth and he go down there and tell them that this cop did this, we're going to take away your welfare. You get that? You get what I'm telling you, girl? You get what I'm telling you? We're going to take away your welfare. She got afraid. She's like, oh my gosh. They said, see, boy, you putting us all in all kinds of trouble. See how they threaten her with her subsidy. So I'm telling you, this is exactly why so many women say that nonsense. I don't need a man. Because you know who their man is now? Welfare, the government. That's who their man is. Their man is, I don't need a man because I can get welfare. I can get Medicaid. I can get WIC, women, infant, child, WIC. I can get Section 8. I don't need a man. And guess what? If my man come around at any given time and he even say something that I don't like, I call the cops. And the cops will be right here and they'll come here. They don't even know what the hell went on. Even if I make it up, they right away want to arrest the man. Remember, this is your commodity, but now we're going to reduce him down to nothing. He better not be around here. I'm going to tell you, another one of my other great movies, My Family, reason it's one of my great movies, my best movie, Claudine. You know why? Because we really was Claudine. It was 6 of us, 3 girls, 3 boys. So I got 5 brothers and sisters. And it was just my mother raising all of us. I remember plenty of times the social worker would come up to our house, and when we looking out the window from our project window, it would be like, hey, Mom, the social worker's coming. So what my mother had to do, start hiding stuff. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, they can't see that we got an iron. Stupid stuff. She can't see that we got a new iron. Oh, my gosh, we got that new TV. Oh, my gosh, put it in the dirty clothes. Put the dirty clothes all over it. They can't see that. So when that movie came out, man, that struck a nerve. It was like, yo, we really went through that. This ain't no fairy tale movie. We really went through that. I know it. Claudine, that's my joint. A damn shame. Remember the social worker lady told the lady, she said, is there a man on the premises? Is there a man standing this? Do you got a man giving you personal pleasure? Something like that. She said, who is you to be asking me, do you got a man? Do you got a man? And that's when the lady got uptight. She's like, oh. And then she ran out because I'm fed up with this crap. And you telling me, in order to get the subsidy from the government, y'all think y'all got the right to come in my house and demoralize my very being, my character, who I am, all because if I had a man, y'all want to say y'all gonna take all this from me? Well, then take your welfare, but you keep that family together. That's more important. And you don't raise your children because you so hateful, saying, I don't need a man. You know, one of the most common things women love to say they broke up on their man for, oh, he cheated on me. Listen, is it right for the man to cheat on his woman? Heck no. I don't condone that at all. But is it right for her to just want to destroy the family? Heck no. You don't destroy your family because somebody made a mistake. Let's go back to what I said in the beginning of the video. When your son threw that baseball and bust that window and cost you a lot of money, you threw him away? No, I know you didn't. When your daughter decided to cook for you and while you was knocked out asleep and she cut on the stove and burnt the whole kitchen up, did you divorce your daughter? And you're going to tell me that's worse than your man cheating. Your daughter just burnt your whole house down. These things happen. So don't tell me, oh, he cheated on me. That's why I ain't going to be with him. Yo, did you divorce your kids? Our kids drive us crazy just like we drove our parents crazy. But our parents didn't say stuff like, I don't need a man. And then pass it down to the next generation where this young girl saying, I don't want a man. And it's a damn shame you got a little boy saying, I don't want to be a man. You know why that come from? Because there's a good chance this little boy is raised in a house with his sister, with his mother, with his auntie, with his grandmother. Where's the man at? Where's the man? They will inadvertently even do stuff to reduce him. What's the word I'm looking for? They will do stuff to degrade him, but not defeminize, demasculine. They will do stuff to inadvertently. They ain't doing it on purposely. Sometimes they are, but I'm gonna go with let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes they even do it to demasculate him. They're not even doing it on purpose. They inadvertently do it. I'm gonna give you a simple one. It touches on my other video called Little Boy Haircut Proper Etiquette. That proper etiquette is important. And what I was touching on that with the little boy, when a little boy is raised in a house with nothing but females from different generations, they even do stuff that is hurtful to him, but they don't realize they're doing it. Such as, look, little Johnny, when he go to the bathroom, they go, no, you sit down on the toilet when you pee. What? But see, they're not trying to demasculate him on purpose. What it is that they don't want him making a mess and pissing all over the place, but not realizing at the same time you telling him to sit down like a girl, this is demasculating him. Something that simple. Think about it, women. Come on. We are on y'all's side. Y'all are on our side as well, but y'all got a little kink in there that's called subsidy that make y'all say foolish stuff like her. I don't need a man. Ain't no way in the world you're going to be in this world without having a man. And because doggone it, I can't do it without y'all. We can't do it without y'all. And y'all can't do it without us. We need each other. So you should stop saying this nonsense. I hate it when I hear women say, I don't need a man. You a doggone lie. You wouldn't be here without a man. You think of that? You wouldn't be here without a man. So stop saying I don't need a man. You know how important it is for this little girl to have her father in her life? He's the commodity. This is the commodity. This is the raw material of value. And the government do everything to say, better get him out of the house. We're going to take away your welfare, your subsidy. We're going to take it away. You know how important this commodity, this man is? Y'all demoralize him down to the point where Damn, my word don't mean nothing in the house. Oh, she said she's gonna call the cops. The cops don't even ask me questions. They just come in ready to arrest me. Damn, I ain't got no say so. Make him feel less than a man. So eventually, man, just go, you know, I'm out of here. I'm fighting against your mama, your grandmother. I'm fighting against the law. The police come in. I gotta fight against the court system. They don't even let a man talk unless he got a lawyer when he go to court. That's how much they try to demoralize him. And the women just still be in the back with their flags and their poles going, that's right, we don't need a man. We don't need a man. We bull crap. I'm going to keep saying it. You wouldn't be here without a man. I can't do it without y'all, meaning women. I need y'all. And y'all can't do it without us. Y'all need us, men. Men should be in your life. And stop with all this other nonsense that's going on, because this is the world, and the government want us all to be against each other, fighting against each other. Cannot unify. They do not want us being unified. Like I said, one of the most powerful forces in the government knows it. One of the powerful forces to fight poverty is a unified family, marriage, a unified family. But we could break that unity up. Oh, the government, like, we got them. We just going to offer them subsidies. Remember, money that is granted from the government to compensate a commodity. We're going to give y'all money, but you got to get that man out the house. We don't want to see you with a man. What kind of nonsense is that? I want y'all to think about everything I just said. This was from 1965. It's called the 1965 Welfare Act. That's when this all kicked off. Before that, there was way more families together. They stuck together. They stuck together through hard, thick and thin, tough times. Like I said, there's no way y'all women think about it. I know I said this again, but sometimes you got to be redundant to get the point across. You saying you broke up with your man because he cheated on you, but your daughter burnt the house down. There's no way you're going to give a comparison. Her burning the house down was way worse, but you didn't divorce her. You know it's silly. Work things out. If he do something stupid like that and you say it's stupid, then doggone it, sit down and you talk about it and you work it out and you unify, but you do not let simple little things break you apart because you're getting a subsidy. Man, let me end this, man. So in closing, what I would say to any and everybody out there, forget what you heard. Go on what you know. Do your research on stuff. Like I said, subsidy is money that is granted to an industry or a public body to compensate, substitute for a commodity. You got to get rid of him in order to get our money from us. Then y'all fall for it. You know what I'm saying? So in closing, like I would say, unify that family. When people do wrongs, you know, what do we do when our children do stuff wrong? We talk to them. We explain to them. Sometimes they had to get a punishment, and sometimes even worse, they had to get a spanking. But we don't throw them out with the trash. Stop doing that with your men. Stop making him feel less than nothing. And men, a lot of us men, let me be honest, because I like to be fair. Stop being little weak-ass jokers where you want somebody to take care of you all the time and you're not pulling your weight. And you think some woman supposed to pull her weight. If she's on the welfare and you sneaking in and out and you going from house to house like Jody from Baby Boy, you need to stand up and straighten up and fly straight. Man up. And a lot of you women, make him man up. Stay on his butt. Make him realize these are your children. We need to be together as a unit. Get it through to his head, but don't quit so easily. Yes, it's hard work. It's definitely hard work, but they worth it. You worth it. Even though I said a fool like this, yes, you worth it. She's worth it. He's worth it. He's definitely worth it. You fight for that family. And on that note, subscribe, share, like, and comment. Yo, man, I want more comments out there, yo. I'm not hearing much comments from you guys. Y'all watching my videos, but y'all not leaving no comments. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. It don't cost you 1 penny to leave a comment. This ain't nothing I'm begging. This is just something that I'm implying to you guys. Leave me a comment. I want to get in that conversation. You know, this is a form of therapy. You saying something to me, and I'm responding back to you. I make you feel important, don't I? Because you doggone make me feel important. Leave me a comment. And on that note, subscribe, share, like, and comment. Peace.